What is going on, guys? Floyd here, back with another episode of League of Legends Rotigo, playing a little bit of a sexy Lissandra in the middle lane versus some Yasuo today. Not a bad matchup, at all. Pretty fun. I mess up a little bit this game, miss a few flash ultis, but besides that, dude, pretty good stuff this game. Alright. So, we start off a little bit, we're poking this yasuo with our free spells every 18 seconds on Lissandra. Popping his shield with our auto attacks, and then getting our free spells wound up in there. Lissandra has really good mana sustain. Has not been a problem for me this game, and will not be a problem for me in this game. What will be a problem for me is missed opportunities and fail flashes. So, tip for you guys: don't. If you need to flash to get onto somebody in the first place, then you probably shouldn't go onto him in the first place. You should probably just play a little more passive and stop being so green. Alright. I'm getting up these minions. Goldberg just picked up a nice kill there, and we just did a nice trade on this yasuo. He got really greedy. We stunned him on a turn. He took 2 turn shots, and we queued him. Huge damage. But he pops his pot and heals up with his sword there. Another huge chunk of damage. I do not know what this kid's doing, but we've run into a little problem. Our mana is low this game. Now, in-game, I didn't notice that my mana was low, but I now notice that my mana is definitely low. So I go in there, flash, stun, Q him, and ignite him, and then Amumu comes in, flashes onto that turret, and boom. Easy mode, kids. Easy mode. And I'm like, I'm not giving up on this sweet Vi just yet. I'm not giving up on her just yet. Boom, she goes right in there, and I auto her twice for my Thunderlord's proc. Boom, pick her up and go back to base with 2 kills and an assist, boys. My first buy is that nice fancy Zancy Catalyst, and boy do I love Rod on Lissandra. What a good item. What a good champion for that item. Uses it 100% perfectly. She uses the mana. She uses the health. Oh, so good. It's so good. So good on Lissandra. So definitely a must buy. Yasuo blocks my Q there with his shield, but the Q's on a low cooldown, so I just go ahead and stun him up and get another Q. This silly little Taric is trying to gank me mid lane. I do not think so. I ward. Thank you. That's what I should tell someone the next time they want to date me. No thank you, award. No thank you. And no, I do not get asked out on dates very often. Anyway, so we're playing this Lissandra mid lane right now. We picked up 2 kills, and this Yasuo, he's afraid. He is playing super scared. He's playing super scared. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of frustrating me a little bit how scared he's playing, how safe. So he goes in for a little trade there. I go ahead and stun him up, auto attack him twice, and then this Lissandra tells me I go ahead and ult myself, and it just doesn't work out. I don't have enough damage yet, so we got ganked, boys. That's what happened, and that's about the end of that. A gank, a Vi ultimate, and then into Yasuo ultimate gank is really hard to escape, so I don't think anyone can really blame me for dying there, to be honest with you. Our Thresh came back. Oh my gosh, Thresh has been AFK for 9 minutes. So most people would be all like, yeah, that's pretty much the last straw there, isn't it? That's pretty much the last coup de grace. But he comes back at 9 minutes, 30 seconds, level 1. Level 1. Poor little Thresh. Look at him. Poor little level 1 Thresh. I felt bad for the guy. But my team was really cool about it. My team was all chill, really cool about it, and definitely not a problem for me at all. Definitely not a problem for us at all. We just took him right back under our wing. This MF was actually 1v2ing pretty well. She had not died, and her and Amumu picked up an early kill. So Thresh came into a good spot. And he goes ahead, just picks up his minion under his turret there. I'm queuing him, but his shield blocks it. I go ahead and stun him up. He ults me. I go ahead and ult him, throw my Q through him there. Through my E through him, because E actually does a surprisingly large amount of damage. I'm a little low on health right now. I gotta play a little careful don't want to get picked off. I go ahead and Q through his shield again, absorbs it. Pick up most of those mignons. He's trapped right between me and Amumu. I stun him up. The Amumu lays his Q there, but he flashes away and stays alive. Amumu and MF and Rush do the dragon. And I'm just trading up with him in the mid lane here. Land a nice EQ combo. Try to fill up with a little bit of more damage, but it just didn't come through. So, I'm gonna go ahead and farm this up. Farm it up, boys. And I believe we're gonna go ahead and go into base now. Actually, no, we're gonna dodge this out with our Q real quick. You can activate Q super quick, and it just moves you just a little bit to dodge important skill shots like getting knocked out by Yasuo Tornado or a Blitz Hand Hook or anything that needs to be dodged instantaneously. Her Claw is an instantaneous movement. If you cast it and instantly go to it, it moves you about, I don't know, 50 units or so, which is wide enough to dodge most skill shots. Especially the really, really deadly ones in the game. So I knew this Vi was coming, so I'm like, hey, let's just go bot lane. And bot lane's like, oh yeah, we already killed them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and walk back up onto the mid lane here, try to pick up this Yasuo, but he backs off very intelligently. Go ahead and clear those minions with the QE combo. No, actually it's QW, my bad. Go ahead and freeze them up here. And fail flash ultimate. It stings when you do that, man. It stings and it hurts, but good thing I saved it, because instant ultimate on the Vi ultimate there saved my own life. Get out with the E. Super quick, super clean, and I was taunting her in the chat right there. I was like, oh, you like that ult Vi? Because she was taunting me when I missed that flash ulti on that Yasuo. But little did she know it was going to come back and halt her. Little did she know. So this Yasuo comes up, I freeze him, I go ahead, he takes a turret shot, and I ignited him. But it was not enough. He just healed from that tornado and those minions there. I was a little disheartened, a little saddened, but I went ahead, pushed forward, went on, and healed up. Go ahead and finish my rod there, picked up my source boots and an amp tome, so we're walking pretty good here. We're 2-1 and 1, and we got our rod already. I think our rod has been chilling for quite a while now. I don't remember exactly where we got it. We've had it for a couple of minutes there, but, yeah, so that was a terrible camera, wasn't it? Go ahead and EWQ him there for a nice chunk of damage. And whenever you can, guys, make sure that your E lands on him when you're using it from mobility. And there's on your enemy champion. That's what you need. That's what you want. If you really, really want. Go ahead and pop that, freeze him up. Go ahead and Q him to death. Very beautiful combo. He was not expecting that damage out of me, but I knew I had it. This Volibear tried to go at my lane, but I just said nopers. I tried to get this blue buff from Amumu, and I just was angry at it. I decided that was not happening. That was not a thing I was going to get, because I left it with 36 HP. I was quite disheartened. It was quite saddening. He tries again. I instantly stun him before the damage can even go through for the Q, and boom, pocket shield again with the Q. Got their W. He's low. He ults me. Why? I'm not sure. But he's taking me down pretty low. Got out with that E there. That E, walk opposite direction, go to your E. Pretty scary stuff, boy. Pretty scary stuff. Not even gonna lie. I'm just healing up here in the fountain. You can use your E for more mobility out of the fountain. It's better to go over the Nexus. It actually is a shorter path. Oh, and another missed flash ulti. I chase him. Oh, those hurt, man. It's just your pride. Just as soon as you miss it, it's just like, oh, goodness. But it feels so good when you land them, that is for sure. Go ahead, freeze and ult him there. Not enough damage. Not enough room to do damage there. So, go ahead and push that away for real quick. Go ahead and auto up this turret to death, boyos. Go ahead and auto it up to death. This MF is going off. So isn't this Amumu. But this top lane Volibear is kind of taking Graves through the ringer a little bit, which kind of has me worried. I type it in chat at this point. Volibear has most of their kills. But I'm not too worried about it, because we're all doing pretty well. And another thing, that volley bear right there. Just taunt him. And we go ahead, we stun him up, and he gets away. I decided to go away there, try to Q under this yasuo. Doesn't work. This volley bear gets him under his turn. I go ahead, ult him up there, freeze him, go throw a Q through their team, and boom, double kill. So I went around, turned around, QW'd, and just took him out, boys. Just took him out, not even a problem. They were following too close, they had too little health, and this MF straight up saved me right there, boys. Saved me up real nice. So, thank you, Senpai. Thank you. I'll call you Daddy from now on if you would like. Most people don't like it when you do that, but some do, and I am willing to do that for them. But they gotta save my life first. Yasuo tries to go on with a Q. Absolutely not. Yasuo, was I born yesterday? I don't think so. But then again, if I was born yesterday, would I know? I don't think I would, to be honest with you. Hit my Q there, pop a shield, go ahead and clear that wave instantly with QE combo. This Vi tries to go on me. I Q him, I E him, I ultimate him, I throw my claw and go for another Q. This move goes in there with his ultimate and doesn't pick him up. Sad day. I go ahead and go in there, get the fray, stun up both the volley bear and the Vi, bait a little bit, and stun him up again. He Sonya's the damage from his flip. And win and stay alive, boys. We picked up a nice 4-for-0 right there in the mid lane. Me and that Amumu and Graves, they go ahead, dive that Yasuo to death, and they're just gonna go ahead and push this turret. They're backing off. That's alright, boys. That is alright. I went ahead, cleared up top lane. Big wave top. Could not let that stuff crash into the turret. That is too bad. And we're really close to level 16 right now, which is our 3rd tier of ultimate. Very, very, very important for Lissandra. Go ahead, stun that Tark so he couldn't make that Vi invincible, and the Graves goes ahead and picks up that Vi with his ultimate. Go ahead, stun up this guy, ignite him, throw a Q through him, Amuma gets him with his burn damage, stun up this Yasuo. But why this Graves came back over, I do not know, but it's kind of saddening. We should have gotten that 3-for-0 right there, but that 4-for-0 right there, but that Graves went ahead and traded back his life, which is fine. In the scheme of things, doesn't matter. But oh my goodness, guys, we're 6-1 and 7 in the mid lane, Lissandra. Oh yeah, got that level 16, got that 3rd tier ultimate, and that's what we're talking about. That's what we need. These are the plays we need, boys. Go in and went ahead and cleared that nice raptor camp there with a nice Q. Get the small guys, inflate that CS number as much as humanly possible. Got the most CS in the game. That's new. Went ahead, ulted myself over the MF ultimate, stunned him up, but it wasn't enough, guys. That Tarek had a really nice invulnerability ultimate, and it just canceled out all of our damage. This Graves gets absolutely smashed. Flip Q'd, bam, instant pop. Kind of ridiculous, kind of insanity. This Amumu goes in here, tries for a kill. This Volleyball jukes out the Q, flips him over his back, and he goes in, 3v1, pops his ultimate on all of them. I do believe he gets one. No. Yes, he gets the Yasuo, but he just barely doesn't get those other two fellas, which is kind of saddening for this Amumu. Running up this mid lane, we catch out that Lucian. I went ahead and KS that kill off of that MF right there. We go ahead and pound down that turret. Start hitting up on the inhibitor right there. This Thresh zones him off as the best that he can. The Vi decides to chicken out, doesn't go fully all in onto us there. I tell MF, hey, pick up this red sweet lips. She does. They ping. Got him in his turret. Thresh gets cut out. I go in there, ultimate up on him. Sonya's stunned. Pick up that Tarek with an ignite, but the Vi was right there, had me stunned up, and it just didn't work out, boys. So MF gets cut out, and the Lucian does a really nice ultimate, trapping MF between a rock and a hard place, literally. And I do not believe any more kills get picked up right here. Oh yes, they do. Amumu goes ahead and cleans up, actually. I forgot about that. He misses his skew on that Lucian, though. I didn't remember that much. This Tarek goes ahead and gets dove. Goes not invulnerable, and they get cleaned up by this Yasuo and this Lucian. Amumu escapes with a sliver. I was gonna go ahead and pick up that sapling. MF pinged me off, so I'm like, alright, well, that's cool. I don't mind. You go ahead and you farm up, sweet lips, because I got 2 more kills than you. I was gonna go kill that pink ward, but not my job. That's the job either. There he goes. Yeah, go Thresh. Yeah, go Thresh. Boom! Catch up this yasuo. Go ahead and ult him. Go ahead, he blocked my Q. And I can't go in there. I'm not dying. He got mad at me there, but that's not my problem, dude. I'm sorry. I could not go in 1v3. I don't work that way. I had already used my ultimate. Now, we all know if I hadn't used my ultimate, I would have went in without a second thought in the world. But my ultimate was down, so I decided that I better not. I better not. They're pinging on Baron right now. They're gonna go ahead and start it up. I'm just clearing mid lane and heading on down next to him here. Boom, boom, picking up that Baron. I'm here in the mid lane doing a bunch of nothing, you bum. Now I'm gonna go ahead and wander in their jungle, hopefully trying to not die. But we all know every time I go in their jungle, I die. So I have a lot of gold. Go ahead and head on back to base. I've currently got my Ludens, my Zanias, my Rod of Ages, and I just finished up my Death Cap and my Sork Boots. So, at this point, boys, we have 688 AP, boys, and we're not even done building a Rylai's yet. We still have so much more AP to go. We got Rylai's and we got a pot, but we're not going to get to that point, boys, because right here, right now, this moment, epic team fight. I go ahead and stun him up, finish him off real quick. He does make Baron himself invulnerable for just a mere second. I go ahead and sign his out, stun him up. They can't do nothing, and an instant ace, boys. This Amumu cleaned the house, and we distracted and stunned him up like a boss. So that's all we got, boys. That's all we have today. 9-3 and 12 win with Lissandra into yasuo. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.